Joan has been helping brands crush it on Amazon for over.
Yes. So I started my e-commerce journey all the way back in.
What are the main operational or main KPIs that you look into?
2015, as you know, was kind of like.
What are the logic behind it? So how do you find the gap using search query performance? Welcome back to another episode of Ecom Squeezed. I am a host, Sebastian, founder of Retail House Source. And today we got John from Online Brand Growth joining us. John has been helping brands crush it on Amazon for over 8 years, from fixing broken listing to scaling product into category leaders. He runs a top-tier agency and also operates his own brand. So he's deep into all this experience. He have experienced it all right. Today, he's diving into the real growth on Amazon, not just sales, but more strategy, better margins, and more long-term wins. So let's dive into the show. Welcome to the show, John.
Thank you, Sebastian, for having me. I'm super excited to be here.
Great. So for the viewers, means I have explained a lot. So if you can just add some more bits, how do you end up start this agency? You have your own brand as well, right? So what are the logic behind it?
Yes. So I started my e-commerce journey all the way back in 2012, doing some work as an affiliate. In 2015 is when I found Amazon and when I launched my private label skincare brand. 2015, as you know, was kind of like the heyday of Amazon. A lot of things were working. So we pretty much found immediate success as soon as we launched on the platform. It was like the first year, I think we did the first full year we did about a 500,000, and then the second full year we were already above 1 million. So it really
Yeah.
just took off right away. And so through the experience of kind of growing my own brand, learning about like who I need to hire, what actions I need to take on a regular basis to grow my business. Through that experience, started doing some consulting for other brands. Had some pretty big successes, one of which was a baby brand that we actually grew the revenue by 30 times, and they were able to exit to an aggregator just in 2021. And then more recently, in the past 2.5 years, we've developed into a full service agency where we have a full team now. We are managing 12 brands at this moment, about 30 million in annual revenue. We have a full team ranging from catalog management, logistics operations, SEO, and listing optimization, graphic design, and then PPC, of course, and strategic growth consulting. So now we're kind of handling all aspects of Amazon for our partner brands and still managing my own brand to this day.
Yeah, true, true, true. So I want to ask some more questions about fulfillment operations and inventory. So with Amazon, it's quite tricky, right? It's unpredictable with the new stock limits, and so how do you forecast inventory with high confidence? What are the things that you normally look into?
Yeah, so we're using SoStocked for our own inventory management. And basically, we try to get like a 30, 60, 90-day view of sales. And then also try to black out any abnormal periods. So, like if there was a stock out or something like that, you want to block that out from your averages. If there was like a big Prime Day or something, maybe you want to block that out from your averages. But yeah, you do your best to estimate. And as I mentioned earlier, like we like to target for small and light items. The brand should target like 90 to 120 days of stock, in our opinion. And for medium sized items, maybe closer to like 60 to 75 days. And then oversized items, we're usually recommending like FBM actually, unless they are like really fast sellers, because oversized items are a lot more challenging with FBA. So we try to aim for those targets as much as possible.
Great, great. You mentioned about FBM, right? So, and oversized item. For example, if it's a small and light item, and if they have stock on FBA, in that case, would you recommend to that seller saying, okay, it's better to have a backup like FBM or from 3PL shipping? Do you recommend anything like that to your
Yeah, I
clients?
think it's always good to have a backup of FBM. I mean, the ideal scenario is to have FBA going and have a FBM SKU behind it, because what happened, we've seen throughout history, stuff happens with FBA, right? We've seen, like, COVID, we've seen, times around Prime Day where they get overwhelmed. And so there have been times historically where you're thankful to have the FBM as like a backup option. So yeah,
Yeah,
I strongly recommend it. And again, with oversized items, we've found with some of our like larger catalog sellers that are doing all FBA, like the oversized items can often be unprofitable in FBA. You have to be really, really careful with the storage fees and the
yeah.
shipping fees, and it's hard to thread the needle in my experience. So we usually recommending FBM for.
That's great, John. Thanks a lot for sharing all those knowledge that you have done, and you are very knowledgeable. To be honest, I can say that with 100%. And thanks a lot for sharing all those like knowledge bombs, I will say.
My
And
pleasure.
for the viewers, where can they find you?
Yeah, so you can come to our website, onlinebrandgrowth.com. And if you want to connect with me, you could just schedule a free strategy session. If we have a good fit, we could do a full account audit of your Amazon account or your Google account. And you could also just DM me on any of the socials, whether it's X or LinkedIn or Facebook. Just reach out to me. Happy to connect.
Great. So I will put all the links in the show notes. Please do check it out. There'll be a LinkedIn profile and the website details for the strategy call. So you can find all the links down in the description. Please do check it out. Thanks again, John, for your time. Appreciate that.
Thanks, Sebastian. I appreciate it. And it's been a lot of fun. Thanks so much for having me on.
Exactly. Likewise. Thank you.